Please subscribe and you can download this code from description below. JSON, JavaScript Object Notation, is a lightweight data interchange format widely used for data exchange between a server and a client, or between different parts of an application. In Python, the JSON module provides methods for encoding and decoding JSON data. However, when working with JSON data, you may encounter list index errors, especially when trying to access elements that do not exist. In this tutorial, we'll explore how to handle list index errors when converting JSON in Python. List index errors occur when you try to access an index in a list that does not exist. When decoding JSON data, this can happen if the JSON structure is not as expected or if you are trying to access a non-existent key in a dictionary. Let's consider a simple example where we have a JSON string representing a list of users. Now, let's say we want to access the name of the user at index 3. In this case, the index 3 is out of bounds since the list has indices 0, 1, and 2. This will result in an index error, and the except block will be executed. To handle list index errors when working with JSON data, you can use a combination of try except blocks. Here's an example. In this example, we attempt to access both the list index and the name key within the user dictionary. If either of these operations raises an error, the appropriate except block will be executed. This allows you to provide meaningful error messages and gracefully handle unexpected situations. Remember to adapt your error handling strategy based on the specific structure of your JSON data and the indices or keys you are working with. When working with JSON data in Python, it's important to be aware of potential list index errors. By incorporating try except blocks, you can handle these errors gracefully and provide useful feedback in case of unexpected data structures. Always validate your assumptions about the JSON structure before attempting to access specific indices or keys to avoid list index errors. ChatGPT. Title: Handling list index error when converting JSON in Python. Introduction. JSON, JavaScript Object Notation, is a widely used data interchange format, and Python provides the JSON module to work with JSON data. However, when converting JSON to Python objects, you might encounter a common error known as a list index error. This tutorial aims to explain what causes this error and how to handle it effectively. Understanding list index error. A list index error occurs when you try to access an index in a list that doesn't exist. In the context of JSON conversion, this error often arises when attempting to access a non-existent index in a list while parsing JSON data. Example scenario. Let's consider a scenario where you have the following JSON data. Now, suppose you want to access the name of the user with index 3. Identifying the error. The above code will raise an index error because the valid indices for the user's list are 0, 1, and 2. Index 3 is out of range, leading to a list index error. Handling list index error. To avoid the list index error, you should check whether the index is within the valid range before attempting to access it. You can use conditional statements to ensure safe access to list elements. This code checks whether the index is within the valid range of the user's list before attempting to access the element, preventing the list index error. Conclusion. Handling list index errors when working with JSON data in Python is crucial for writing robust and error-resistant code. By incorporating index range checks, you can ensure that your code gracefully handles situations where indices go beyond the boundaries of the available data. ChatGPT.